The Masters Golf Tournament is arguably one of the most iconic sporting events to exist. I've been watching it every year since I was a kid, and it was so surreal when their team reached out to me to attend. It takes place at Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, and this marks their 90th year hosting the tournament. I woke up at 5 a.m. so we could get there right when it opened, and I'm so glad we did. We were in for a long day, so I tried to dress as comfortable as possible. The weather was abnormally chilly in the morning because there was virtually no humidity, which is almost unheard of in the South. But as someone with fine, frizzy, curly hair, I was very grateful for this weather pattern, and I just bundled up in lots of layers to take off throughout the day. Now, the best part about getting there early, other than beating the crowds, was getting to see the course in the early morning light. Since it was still just the practice rounds, we prioritized seeing as much of the rounds as possible. We headed straight for Amen Corner, which looks over the 11th, 12th, and 13th holes, and it's the most famous stretch of the entire course. And I can confirm that the view definitely lives up to the hype. The day after was the first day of the actual tournament, so we woke up even earlier just so that we could place our chairs in this section, and it was so incredible. My boyfriend came with me, and he's obsessed with golf, so he gave me a very thorough tour of the grounds, like reenacting Bubba Watson's famous shot on the 10th hole that eventually led to him winning in 2012. We made multiple trips to the concessions throughout the day because these prices were just too good and we needed to take advantage, but also the food was really good. Honorable mentions go to the chicken salad, the egg salad, pimento cheese, but my favorite bite by far was the barbecue sandwich. My mom is from North Carolina, and this took me right back to my childhood. You also cannot miss the peach ice cream sandwich, the newest menu item, which is the savory tomato pie. This tasted like a Hot Pocket in the best way possible. And the Crow's Nest, which is the exclusive beer of the Masters tournament. It's a light ale and tastes very similar to a Blue Moon. And the move is to top it off with a splash of lemonade to create a little shandy moment. At this point, our favorite players had arrived and started their practice rounds. Now, since my family is very Irish, we are big Rory McIlroy fans. He won the Masters last year, and if you haven't watched his documentary, I highly recommend. Whether you're a golf fan or not, it's an incredible story. It was so cool to see him play IRL, especially standing this close, and it just got me even more excited for the tournament to start. We checked another Masters tradition off our bucket list and called family and friends from the payphones. They famously don't allow any cell phones on the grounds except for those with press credentials like myself, making me feel very official. And this is just one of the elements that makes this event feel like you're truly transported back in time. That afternoon was the par 3 contest, which is held every Wednesday before the tournament. The players are joined by their friends and family to play 9 holes, and there were even some celebrity caddy cameos. It's so funny to see all of these incredible athletes who are normally so stern and serious on the course, chasing around their toddlers as they wreak havoc, throwing sand, jumping in the pond. But of course, there are some wholesome moments where you get to see them teach their kids how to play. It was just so adorable. Definitely one of my highlights of the week. This was a tough day to beat, but attending the first day of the tournament the following day, fully unplugged, was even more incredible.